Hello, 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 hello. Ryan, Callum, how's it going? Oh, my hockey's not even straight. There we go. Ooh. I know my face cam is a bit dark, but the way the lights are put in this room, I can't really do much about it, unfortunately. So, you're here for the darts anyway, you're not here for me. Quickly, oh god, close that. Oh my god, it's the only problem moving on my setup, so I have to use everything on one screen now. There we go. Nope. There we go. Should all be good. Oh. Let me know what darts you want me to use. Oh, stay out the fives. I'm actually live streaming while people are home, so you might hear them. But I'm hoping they won't disturb me for a change. Oh. He says. Oh. 100. Got to attempt the 138 with the Dellas at some point in the stream. I will try and do that. I'm not really great at throwing those, to be fair. Ugh. Tell you what, I'll do it now. I need to sharpen the points on these really because they fall out a lot. I can't even see. There they are, look. In fact, hold on a sec. Switch the flights over. Pair flights. Oh, bottled it. Look at that. Straight with the pair flies. 1, 2, 1. I do actually have extra short stems, but I don't like using them. Hello, Stephen. Oh, fuck. Go away. Drink. Ugh. Started so well with these. Started so well. It's that treble 18 I miss out on. First bit's easy. First bit is easy, and I missed the second dart. Oh. 100. $45. That was what I mean by people disturbing me and coming here and just take stuff. Right. Ugh. Right, what was everyone's favourite dart from the Loxley launch if you managed to see it? If you haven't seen it, it's on Matthew Edgar's channel. Or if you don't have time to sit there for an hour and scroll through, all the individual videos are on Loxley's YouTube channel. But I would recommend watching the launch because it was quite good actually, and you get a little bit of extra info on the launch. Yeah. Loxley makes some great stuff. Shame I can only buy online. Seem no German dart shop has the product in range. Yeah, I'm not sure. You might have to ask them. I'm sure there'll be somewhere. There will be eventually somewhere in Germany that'll probably have them. It's just trying to get them to places. Oh, it isn't Darts Corner when you can buy the pair show. They definitely go better with the pairs. Because the standard flights sort of give them too much drag and they kind of sit in the board at funny angles for me. But the pairs are fine. I did use pairs with extra short stems, but they just were too all over the place. $60. I like the new Robins. I like the new Robins. I was actually going to use them in a match the other week, but didn't bother. But I like the grip. I like the reference point on them. And I seem to be able to sort of get them to the board quite nicely. I upset Orion, so I bought online in the Netherlands. Oh yeah, that might have to be the case actually. There's a lot of shops in the Netherlands that stock Loxley stuff. Because obviously that's where they're sort of based, if you didn't know. But yeah, there's quite a few shops actually. Oh, every time, just on the outside of that triple 18, and I hit the second triple 20. Going to open to release on darts corner. Yeah, that would be the smart thing. The Dellas are actually on Darts GB, but I don't think they have the pair flights yet. But I am told they will be on Darts corner. It's just a matter of when Darts corner put them on there, I guess. Flights designed by Connor, also known on Twitter as Twin Dad 180. To be fair, they're not the most outrageous design in the world. There's just a Union Jack with 138 on them, but the way he's put the red text on also makes me think that Keith didn't want anything too far astray from a flat Union Jack flight. So obviously when they're in the board, you can't actually see the 138. So they look familiar, which is nice. Charlie, how's it going? Kieran, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on. After a while, I really struggle with these darts. I seem to play with them really well with them to start with, and then after a little bit, it's a bit... Ugh. These are also 21 grams. I would have preferred the 23 grams, but you work with what you got sent. Oh, bottled that last one. Really bottled it. The odd, with the 21 grams, it's just the odd one that just sort of floats and it drops, because you really need to get your arm behind it, like that. And obviously I'm more of a floater. Yes, good arts. Nice Robin Hood. Look at that, look. Brilliant. That's probably another ruined stem because I haven't got any rings on them. The thing is with these darts, they're so short. They're so short, even with the pair flight, they stand up loads. I'm only going to be on for an hour, so I'll divide an hour by 5. What, like 10 minutes, 12 minutes a dart? I want to go through all of them. Ideally 60. Get the Robin 2s out. Alright, I had them at the start, but I'll throw them again. This camera's really weird because it looks like the actual centre's there, but I guess it's just the way it's put on my screen. Robin Model 2, you can't really see it. They work better on this camera. Not really, but there you go, Robin Model 2s. They will actually come with, I'm told, so these are the green transparent flights that Loxley released, but they will come with the old 150 micron feather flights, I think. Not that it really matters because people change anyway, but ever customised darts people send you, like if you had the Dellas and the new Robins out, I'd try a nano point on them. Not really. I couldn't customise these to begin with because obviously I need to make the videos and I need to sort of film them as they come in the box. But no, because everyone has obsession with like not having a lip on the dart, but for me it just makes no difference. if people really care about saving their flights that much, they probably shouldn't be playing darts. Because flights are cheap enough anyway, and if you can't afford to replace flights, then you're doing something wrong. Because they're 24p a set, and unless if you're a really good player, then you're probably travelling about and playing a lot of darts anyway. So it's one of those. I know it minimises deflections and stuff, but also, like, look at the best players in the world. Look how many of them actually use storm points, or like similar sort of thing. Not many. Gone sort of two extremes here, haven't we? Because the Dellas are 38mm long and the Robins are 55, so two complete opposite ends of the scale. Probably find the 150 micron flight a bit thick for my liking. I use a 100 micron flight, yeah, so do I normally. These transparent ones are 100 microns, but I say these aren't the ones that will come with the dart. I use these, but in the blue and pink version. Ooh. But yeah, I don't like 150 microns. For me, 150 microns, you get too many big deflections. Like, the dart hits and it's like... I've still got some 150 micron flights in there that I haven't... keep for a rainy day in case I need them for a video or something. That's my thing. That's like what I have. So I have loads of stuff I don't use, but I keep it saying, oh, I might need them for a video or something, so I just keep them. $96. I'm saying, like watching my boy, but he's always saying about having a lip and putting on the nose cones. Yes, I think that's where it all started in the online community. Not going to give him too much time, but I know he talks about that sort of stuff a lot. And to be honest, it's just it's one of those things. It's just like same as other stuff in darts, like flight protectors. Unless you like the added weight at the back, not really a thing that really works. The nose cones for me don't do a lot. Here he is, the man himself. Here's Connor. I was literally just saying about how you design the flights. And I said they're not the most intricate design in the world, but I like the way that when the flights are in the board, you don't actually notice the 138s. They're very familiar looking for like if you just use a normal Union Jack flight. And I don't know if that was like a protocol thing that you got asked to do, but obviously Connor also designed the shirt for Keith Della, I believe. I'm sure he did. And he's got some other projects coming up, and he tweeted out seeing if people wanted custom shirts to be a thing, and obviously because me and Connor both work with Loxley, there might be some things coming up soon, hopefully. I believe, at least from what I've been told. I don't know if Connor's been told or not, but and also, obviously Charlie's in the chat, he's in my Super League team. I'm hoping Connor might be able to design us some Super League shirts soon. Obviously we might be changing venues, so shirts will obviously change based on where our venue is, but we're not sure where that is yet. Pure luck, worked out well though. That did work out well, I do like them. Obviously Union Jack's a very common design, and it's almost like you could have this Union Jack and have this font and just have like whatever you wanted on the flight. So, yeah. Lots and lots of things coming. Yep. See, the thing is with Connor, is because he designs shirts, and shirts are not easy to design, but it's easier to get a shirt right than to get a dart right. So obviously I make the videos for the darts, so you've got to have Zach and Matt design the darts, and then I find out after the darts are made. Connor just like bangs a shirt out. Like, he probably knew John Park joined Loxley before he even got an. Actually, I know he did, because he made the little video for it, I'm pretty sure. See, I don't find out these things, but it's a nice surprise. I'm struggling for flights, so I'm using whatever I can till Christmas. Not far away now. What was it, 13 days? Less than 2 weeks. I used no cones for a while, couldn't stand them. You end up spending more buying those than replacing the flights. Yes, correct. Especially for me, because where I put my finger at the bottom of my dart, excuse my hands are dirty because I've been playing football this morning and haven't had a shower yet. Obviously my finger sits right there where the point goes, and if there's a nose cone there, and like with the rubbery sort of nose cone things, when they sort of chip, you feel it and it's off-putting. Have you seen John Park's concept art? No, I don't even think it's been done yet. Actually, maybe it has. I don't know. If the World Seniors in February, I'd hope there's some. I think they said he's got a prototype he's working with. So it must be close. And I think John Park's used very similar darts throughout most of his career, so it's one of those that. Also with John Park, he's not really been with people like Target, who sort of almost force you to use their technology on your darts, especially if you're not playing professionally. Well, they're saying that John Park has been going to Q school and stuff, so. Cool. New early November-ish about John, and correct, I did do it once. Yeah, I thought it was you. Early November-ish. When was it announced? It must have been not announced not too long after, I'd assume. Should be. But yeah, I'd love to get into more design stuff, but there's so many people doing it now, it's just not worth getting into. Obviously, I designed this shirt, so you can't really see it. It's got the old font. You can't see it without me lifting my top up. It's got the old zigzaggy things on it. It's not the most outrageous shirt in the world, I'm not going to lie, but does what I wanted. It's subtle but a nice design. Can you show the king darts? I will throw them now, wherever they are. They are here. Cool. Damn point protectors. So this is another pretty long dart. About 54mm I think or something. With a 36mm point. Again, these normally come in medium stems I think, but I'm throwing short on all of them. I don't know, I still don't know what's better, because obviously it's out of focus and that one hasn't got autofocus, so it might be this one. This one might be the best one. Can you see that? No, you can't, because it's too much light. Oh, there you go, it nearly focused there, didn't it? Look at that. The problem is the camera's so big. Come on. Come on, we'll get there. That way maybe. Come on, focus. It's not going to focus, is it? Oh, it might do if I go close enough. Focus. No, it's not focusing. Okay. You know what they look like. I actually really like the grip on these. I don't know how they've done it, but if I get a second dart made, I might just copy the grip of these and it's not even anything special, it's just a ring grip, but there seems to be something added to it, which is odd. Fell into it through pot luck, turned out right though, plus more things in the future, with not Loxley. Yes. I say I do the odd bit of like graphic design and bits like that, but like it's not anything incredible, and sometimes it doesn't need to be incredible. So, but I wish I just had like some. I don't even know what sort of thing you need to print flights, but I wish I could just like buy the 24p flights and just print on them. But I don't know how you do it. Same as stems. I wanted to buy some personalised nylon stems. Couldn't find them anywhere, and then I found out Red Dragon do them. But so we are throwing the king darts. Really like these, I just wish they were shorter. I think I'd probably use these as a match dart if they were shorter. Not gonna lie. As you can see, I struggle with them a bit. I struggle more with the Cyclones. Similar to Eric Bristow, a bit more grip, yes. The rings are a little bit wider apart, and that's, I think, what makes the difference. Almost similar to like a Rob Cross style grip, but I don't know, it's just something there that gives it that little bit of sort of, I don't know, can't really describe it, sort of, it's grippier, it's weird. But what I like about any ring dart is the consistency. If I put my finger and thumb there, I don't want to feel like different grips. Ugh. Ugh. I'm not very good at these. Oh, good darts. 140. Oh, switch. Good switch, 91. Still like your custom darts, managed to get a set of Mark's darts on eBay. Hoping to see yours on there at some point. Send me a message on Twitter. I might potentially have a set spare, because I think I've got 3 sets here at home, 2 of which I use, one of which I don't use because there was a burr on one of the rings. I've like hit the dart and it's like caused like a burr, but I've managed to sort of file it away, so it's not perfect, but it's usable, so I could sell them for a discounted price. Or the second batch is due hopefully within the next few weeks, and I think someone cancelled their order and I had a set to myself, so there should be 10 sets coming, 8 sets going out, so I'll have another spare 2 sets. So overall I'll have 5 sets at home. So I will definitely have one to probably sell at a discounted price, and then another one to sell at standard price possibly. So send me a message on Twitter or Instagram, and I will, or Facebook if you can find me on there. I will have a set going spare. Oh, And then it might be worth looking at a Gen 2 for next year, because, although it might just be for me, because I've always said I don't want to just keep making darts for the sake of making darts. I want to find that perfect dart, and I think I need to go a gram heavier and have a bit more of a tapered barrel. So maybe start with like a 6.7 mil. I'll actually get them out. Right. Here they are. So the Quantum darts, the Quantum Mike Gillett darts, they're slightly tapered and I really like that. So I might get something like that. Like, I don't know, like maybe start at a 6.6 and taper down to a 6.3 and then a sharp taper down to a 6. And then have them about 48-49 mil long, depending on the grip. Because obviously the more cuts you make out the dart, the harder it gets. Oh, bounce out these. Ooh. Like I say, if I do make a second version of my darts, I'll probably buy 5 sets, because that's about the same price as buying one, and they will probably just be plain tungsten, either plain tungsten with paint, or they'll just be plain tungsten and I might paint them myself. Who knows? And then obviously have my logo on them, I suppose. Because I think the problem with my last ones was 36 quid isn't a bad price for a dart like that, but also there's a lot of darts out there like that. So if people wanted them to actually use, they could probably find them elsewhere. They're very similar to a Jockey Wilson dart, which I never actually thought of until they come and someone said. Because they've got the band in the middle, and they're spring gripped. So. Right, we'll chat with the Cyclones for a bit, shall we? Cool. These actually feel thicker. I don't know if they are. There they are. Probably the nicest looking ones from the launch, I would say personally. That's not got autofocus, is it? None of them got autofocus, really. Oh, there you go, look, they're focused. Lovely. Now I don't really throw too well with these. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. And they're not really that grippy. My next review will actually be on these, but they're not as grippy as what people think they probably are. Slamming the doors. Every tin dropping low. Definitely like Cyclone darts to purple on the rings. Yeah, they're more of a. No, I guess they are purple. They're a pinky purple. When these first come through, I did think they were Courtney Hines darts, but she also played at the women's series at the same time. But it turns out they are. Oh. 43. All the darts are dropping low today. Ugh. I think these, I don't know, because they look like they should be grippy, but they're not. Like, I really don't think there's much grip on these. For me personally, I'd say they're like a level 2, if that. Have an option for your Gen 2 darts like Edgar with painted and unpainted. I would, but also that would actually end up spending more money than I'd want, because they're like, for me personally, I would just like plain tungsten barrels, and if that's what I have, then that's what I have. But I don't even know if I'd sell my Gen 2s, because I'd want 5 sets first, just for me, and then if I like them, and I test them out, and so get the darts designed by Zach and put the order in about February time. They won't arrive until April at the earliest. So then you're looking at 6 months, and then I'll probably want to test them out for a month or 2. So you're probably looking at about the same time as this year for a custom dart. But I actually really like my darts. I think they're not bad. I just probably want them a little bit more tapered and perhaps a gram heavier, but they're pretty much there, I think. There's only so good you can be with a set of darts. Ooh, 135. I think all I need now is just to keep playing more and practicing more. Super League the other day I played really well, just last leg messed me up from my average. Not that I care too much about the average, but it would be nice, because I've come off and looked and it was like, oh, 20 average. Ugh. And then everyone was like, oh, if you didn't worry about your average, you'd hit the double quicker in the last leg, and I didn't even think of my average until after the game. Just one of those things, like every dart hit the wire. So how much more do you want me to do? I still want the leg eventually. I think I went out in 20 darts, 22 darts, 21 darts. My opponent went out in 15 for a leg. Then I went out in 34. 180. First 180 with the Cyclones on stream. The darts that I say I don't get on with the most, apart from the brass rhinestones. Follow up the 30, that's how you do it. To the right all the time. I'm looking forward to darts this week, so I've only got one game this week. Don't have it, well, Friday's blind pairs, so that's not really a game, is it? I don't know how many people will be there, because it might literally be like group stage, or it could be one game and you're out. Depends who your partner is, I guess. Oh, come on, it's just a bit of fun though. No entry fee, just turn up and play. And you don't even have to be playing in the league either to be there, so it's a nice thing to do. Because normally stuff like that you have to be registered with a team, but we've got so little teams and players now, we're just trying to convince as many people as possible to play. But there's loads of good players around this area that just don't play. Oh my lord. Out Central. Will you be doing a stream on Christmas Eve like you did last year or the year before? Probably not, because I'll be working Christmas Eve. Well, I might be, I don't know. But I probably won't stream. I had a stream on New Year's Day last year, didn't I? Like early in the morning, if I remember. And I did a Christmas Eve stream as well. But probably not this year. 81. There's that flight gone. That's it. Oof. This stem's knackered, or that stem's knackered as well. I'll stop throwing those because they are knackered. The flights keep coming out. So, there's only one more left. The brass Rhine cells, the gold editions, which people thought they were, which I thought they were. Cool, 85. I struggled so much to hit 180 with these, it was unbelievable. They really zip to the board, which is surprising considering how light they are and how chunky they are. Oof. Float them in. Float them in. I reckon these with a pair flight would zing. Let's try them out, shall we? Oh my god, the amount of point protectors I've got down here as well. Madness, there must be like 20 there at least. Here we are. The brass with the pairs. Oh wow. Interesting. Cool, 100. Look at that, look, 100. Cool, 140. I'll play around with these. Maybe not. Oh, definitely not. Started well. Does anyone use different shaped flights compared to standard? We played a team the other week in Super League, and like, all their players played with different shaped flights. Like, none of them use standard. Just don't get it. I think I could play with kites, but if I play best with standards, then what's the point in changing? Cool. I do have the soft tips as well, but I ain't setting my board up. I'm not throwing them on this board. Cool. You hit one balls like this and you're not getting another one in there. No chance. How fat they are. You think how big these are bigger than the 26 gram cells. Look at, I don't know if you can see the difference there. If I hold it straight on, I'll try to hold it straight on like that. No, you can't see. But yeah, one's. I actually really like the 26 gram cells, to be fair. But these are the same dimensions as the 32s, and half the weight. I don't have the 32s, which I did. I might actually get some. I might have to get some 32s And then I want to get the L styles as well and just put them in like a little collection. Whoop. Boom, 45. Used to like the Velos shaped flights. Oh, interesting. Just changing me darts. The Velos are like they do like that, don't they? They go like up and in, I think. I found a picture the other day and I was using some Harrow's Vortex flights from when I was younger. Must have been like, God knows. Cool, 100 on the first throw with my darts, pair flights. Tell you what, that wasn't too bad, you know. I've used standard kites, pair, slim, target tailors. Bloody hell. That's what happens after a while with pairs, they go funny shape like that. I played a guy who used slim flights in one of my first tournaments back, and his darts were like landing around the treble, but they were like just doing this, like going all over the place. They were like that, and I was like, mate, if you use standard flights, your darts will go straight, and they won't do that in the air. And it'd probably land in the treble, because he was missing the treble because his darts were going like that. But 95. You might like the slim flights because how your darts sit in the board. I don't like my darts sitting flat, that's the problem. Because I have a very flat throw, because I'm tall, my darts don't loop that much. They actually do go quite straight. And if they're flat, they go straight and just hit the end. Whereas like, if they stand up and they come in, they can sort of do that and deflect. Whereas if they're like that and they just hit the end, the flight just kills all the momentum out of it. Do you like the slim tailors when you're using his darts? I didn't use Taylor's flights, but I used slim flights with his new target darts, and I didn't actually do too bad with them. Wow. Stick some standard flights on, my flights are over here. Weights. I think this is one thing I'm going to look into for next year is custom flights. I think I'd really like to be able to sort of design flights, not like necessarily my own personalised ones, but just generic stuff. So I might look into how you print on dart flights and stuff. Look how much more these stand up in the board. I always think my darts are really flat, but then when it comes to playing with them, they stand up a lot more than I think. God, they're dropping low. There you go. It's time. Don't have 10 minutes or so. if you didn't see on my Twitter, you won't be able to see it on here, no chance, but I did sharpen my points with a diamond file. Do I have one on me? It's in my case, isn't it? Yeah. So effectively, this, it's not focused, is it? It's never going to focus there. It's not going to focus there as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see it there, but that's what Simon Whitlock used on his darts. It's just a diamond file. You just cut them and just put them in his darts. But what I've done, if you go on straight to the Point Darts YouTube channel, put them in a drill, do a thing with one of them flat stones, and then you go over it and you just sharpen, just go along with the thing as they go in the drill, and they actually go quite nicely and nice and sharp, so they enter the board quite a bit, and you don't feel anything on your fingers, but they grip in the board really nicely. And that's the main thing for me, because there's some darts, if I feel something on the end of my finger here, I'm really particular about it. I don't like it, and they're also only 30mm points, quite short. That'll blunt your flight up. Flight points. These darts feel so heavy and so thin compared to those Ryan Searle darts. It takes me a while to get used to them. Oof. Right, give me some checkouts. I'll do some checkouts. I told you you'd like those points, but you said you wouldn't because you were picking us. Well, these points, I'm not actually using the files as the points, because I wouldn't like those at all. They bloody graze your finger. I've just sharpened them with that, but it's the way I've sharpened them. 1 through 8 and 9 darts with the Dellas. I don't really want to throw with the Dellas. Ooh. The Dellas have all been taken apart anyway, because I'm pissed about those flights. Ooh. I need to replace these flights soon, actually. Ooh. $125. I'll try and get 1 through 8 and 9 with these. So 100 leaves me 38. Boom. Done it. 4 darts. This point's been burred somehow. I think it was when it fell on the floor. There you go. Sorted. Do you have a tablet or phone spare? You can do a little 301 with each set, see which. I have my phone, but I don't really have time for that now. So we get the best average with. I could do it for a video, I guess, but. Oh, little pause in that throw there. Flip me face. Too much. I reckon my best average would be with the Robins. Come on. Let's just go right. Couple more throws. We're at 3 more ton pluses, and that'll be it. Oh, 60. Oh, arm's getting tired now. Throwing for an hour straight is tough. Oh, it annoys me. Come on, we can do it. I'm getting lazy now. Getting real lazy with the throw. My arm feels dead. There's no way I'll be able to play a PDC stage game. No chance. First to 7 sets of World Championship final. No way. Tell you what, we'll do 1 ton plus. Because this ain't happening. Oh, God. $20, $25, $20, $65. Text message, was it? No. Come on. Good deal for a long time because it's practicing your match endurance. Yeah, but I never play anything more than best of 7. There we go. Ton. All done. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.